Hello Capricorn and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of July in the areas of love and relationship. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. We're going to start with your Rose Oracle card. The card that has a message for you today is the Fertile Void, Inner Winter, Rest, Patience, Potency, and Secret Beginnings. So this is a very interesting and auspicious card because if you look at it, in the center of it there's this golden seed, and surrounded by this darkness, surrounded by this void, or surrounded by the soil that will get this beautiful golden seed and get starting to grow something out of it. So what does this really mean? It means that some of you might have been going through some difficult times, in a sense that maybe something has ended, but there's a new beginning. This new seed, this golden seed, is an indication of a new beginning that's coming to you, and eventually, this gonna sprout, bud, and bloom again. Like, you can see the beautiful flower that can turn out of it. So whenever this card comes up, there might be something that you need to let go. Maybe you are still grieving, mourning, or you are sad about something that happened. Maybe a relationship has ended for some of you. But again, what this really asks you, that just honor that ending and just pay attention to the new opportunities, because there's some kind of a new renewal coming to you whenever this card comes up, and you definitely need to surrender as well into this great mystery. But let's see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading, you do have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is an indication of a repetitive cycle for some of you. So some of you might be going through some repetitive cycles, happening the same things over and over again in your life. For some of you, this is a card that's indicating that you are working a lot on something. Some of you might be working on an existing relationship, putting a lot of effort into it. Some of you might be putting a lot of effort into finding a relationship. Whatever you're doing, you're definitely putting a lot of effort into it. You're putting you're kind of working on it day and night. And it has some repetitiveness to it as well. Maybe if you're going on dates, you're meeting people, chatting with people, going on dates, etc., etc. So it has this repetitive feel to it. But what's great in the Eight of Pentacles, that the hard work that you're putting into something will bring the results that you've been wishing for. The first card your reading starts with is the Ace of Pentacles, which is the golden seed that this card kind of talks about, right? So it's very lovely to see how these two cards are aligned with it, with the same message, because the Ace of Pentacles is this new beginning, this new chapter in your life, something that has a great potential. It can be a new relationship, it can be a new chapter in a relationship where you're stepping forward, where this new beginning has a potential to become something great, something stable, something long term. But you definitely need to nurture it, right? Because maybe it's a young relationship that you are in, or you've been through some difficulties whenever this kind of so make sure that you are nurtured, because the seed only becomes a beautiful plant, a rose, or whatever you're trying to nurture if you are paying attention to it. You also have here the Justice. Justice is the card of balance, harmony, and being fair, being just with each other, and fair as well. Some of you might be going through a divorce process, a legal process, when this card comes up. And if you're going through a legal process, there's definitely a decision that's being made in your favor. You're getting whatever you deserve. But this can be also a card of a big decision. So we need to make a big decision about something. And your reading continues with the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is the card of victory, celebration, and success. So there's lots of success cards here for you, right? Like you do have the Ace of Pentacles. You have the Eight of Pentacles as well. A lot of Pentacles energy, which is very interesting in a love and relationship reading. But the Six of Wands is the card of success, being in the center of attention. So whenever this card comes up, you can expect that people are going to pay attention to you. Maybe, like, you know, if you are, whatever you're trying to achieve, nothing can stop you when this card comes up. And this is kind of like also that you are in the center of attention can be an indication that maybe a lot of people are interested in you. Just pay attention to all of the things that are surrounding you. And the next card we have here for you is the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles can be a person, your energy, or the general energy of the card. This is the card of stability, long-term stability, abundance, being loyal, being faithful, and reliable as well. So this can be a person that is a very great father figure, somebody who's caring for their family, somebody who's kind of wealthy and can afford everything, but also takes care of their loved ones. Kind of like a very conservative energy, but it can be also an indication of a long-term relationship. If you are single, maybe that's the kind of energy you are attracting, a long-term relationship, or the relationship that you are in it is there to last. There's one interesting thing that I want to call your attention to. It starts with the Ace of Pentacles, and you're actually getting to the top of it, which is the King of Pentacles. So there's definitely an evolution of something that has a great potential to turn into something long-lasting. And the next card we have here is the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is a joy, celebration, and happiness as well. So whenever this card comes up, you are achieving some kind of a goal, something that you are celebrating. Some of you might be getting together with people. This can be an indication of a wedding, a celebration, birthday, baptism, you name it, or just any kind of good old party. Maybe in this party, if you go to a party, a lot of people will pay attention to you. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, because that's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow the channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button, so I hope that you will push those like and subscribe buttons. Only a very small percentage of people subscribe, so I hope that you're going to be one of those who does it. And I'm always very excited to read in the comment how this reading is resonating with your life. The next card is an amazing one. You have the Wheel of Fortune, which is definitely the card of change. It's a number 10, indicating an end of a cycle and a beginning of a new one. When the Wheel of Fortune comes up, you can expect something good coming into your life. This is the card where the universe is working on something to bring you something good into your life. Now, sometimes the wheel has to remove something. So if you went through a breakup or something negative, that was in order to the universe to make room for something better, something that's more a better fit for you. But this is the card when luck is on your side, when the universe is kind of helping you to achieve something. So for example, you are at the right time, at the right place, maybe at the party, and meeting the right people. So yeah, you definitely can expect that the luck's gonna be on your side in your love and relationship. Now you also have here the Five of Pentacles, which is the card of feeling alone, feeling outside in the cold, feeling lack as well. So whenever this card comes up, some of you might be going through a divorce, a breakup. Some of you might have been single for a while and you've been kind of challenged to find a partner. Maybe you are a single parent and you have hard time. It makes it very hard for you to find somebody. But even if you're in a relationship, it can be an indication of being alone, or even just not feeling enough. Whenever this card comes up, it can be that some of you are just not feeling enough in a sense that you need to have more self-confidence. Yeah, and the other thing with the Five of Pentacles as well, that some of you might be just focusing on whatever you don't have in your life, and if you focus on that, you're putting a lot of energy into that. You're just kind of pushing it further and further away. So, for example, if you're focusing on that you want to have a partner all the time, you're kind of obsessed with it, then you're just not attracting that energy into your life. So whenever the Five of Pentacles comes up, it's very important to bring gratitude into your life. It's very important that you pay attention to all the little things that makes you happy, all the little things every day that you are grateful for, that you can breathe, that you can food, you can on the table, you have a job, you have friends, etc., you have great family, etc., etc. Whatever you are grateful for, it's different for everybody. Think about it every day, 1,000 times, and that's gonna be helping you to attract the energy that you want into your life, and not the lack, not the void. The next card for you is Page of Wands. Page of Wands it can be a messenger bringing you some kind of an exciting message. He also likes the new things, the adventures. So maybe some of you are going through some adventurous time as well. If you are in an existing relationship, sometimes this card can tell you that, okay, it's time for you to make or break this relationship. But let's see what is at the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck, you do have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, who is the most attractive from all of the queens. And this can be your energy or somebody you're dealing with. But she can get whatever she wants. She can get the person, she can get the kind of relationship she wants, because she is positive, she's radiant, she is all about positivity and law of attraction. And you kind of have some of that energy here, especially with the Wheel of Fortune as well. I kind of like the contrast between the Five of Pentacles, which is all about suffering, which is all about focusing on whatever you don't have, and then the energy of the Queen of Wands, who can get whatever she wants, right? And you have all these beautiful Six of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So you have great energies in this reading. But I think you need to just be a little bit more positive and focus on all the great things that are in your life. Because if you kind of go back to this fertile void, it kind of tells you that some of you are going through this inner winter, this rest, and you need to be patient. You need to have patience, because there's some kind of a beginning here. This golden seed that shows up in your reading twice. So I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.